I think that God has set us
a spectacle
unto the world, and to angels, and to men. Then there is another remarkable thing that we're talking about yesterday. Have you seen the cockerels around?
Yes, Papa.
They will come to church. They will never crow until I'm preaching. As if to say, listen in, cockroach, listen in, cockroach, listen in, preach on. I got a turkey. The turkey is always praying. Always interceding. Somebody say, how? This turkey will never leave the altar. It prays through the night. Somebody say, how? You should come and see. One of these days, I'll take a picture of the position of the turkey. It actually wants to, right where I stand to preach, where we set the pulpit. That is where it likes to.
And pray.
And pray calmly with his head down like that. It's amazing. Amazing. You remember the sheep that was always on the altar? Come on. They know something. They are watching something. They are following something. How much more angels? So much is happening around us, and we seem to be on our own, not taking cognizance and realizing or noticing that the Creator is following in on us and with us. If this my precursor story means anything striking or strikingly to you, then I want you to come into the consciousness of the interferer who will be paid. But another person just walks by.
Perfect.
You see. Now, we expect spectacle to angels. How do these angels minister? Do you know that spirits visit us at night? Spirits visit us in our sleep. There are a lot of dreams that we have that actually are the touch. You might have a dream, and the dream was actually a visitation, not just a dream. Came to you that you interacted with, but whilst asleep. They were not just images. They were actually situations, things that happened whilst you were sleeping. You know, there are dreams that are revelational dreams. You see things, you begin to look at that and look at that, but then there are vivid dreams that are actually not revelational but interactional. You interacted with beings whilst you went to sleep. A typical situation before I show you. Now hear this. And God came to him by a dream.
God came to him
by a dream. So it is nothing that is to come or something that is past, but there are interactional dreams. Dreams that were actual situational interactions. The things that you saw, the being that you saw, it was not, how do I say, they were not mental images that were coming to you. They were actually things that you were just like I'm interacting with you. It was a meeting you had. It was an interaction. He said, and God came to him
in a dream.
We are not dealing with Jacob, we are dealing with Solomon. And God came to him by a dream and spoke to him. And the Bible said God asked him what he should do
for him.
And in the end, whatever he answered in the dream was what was. God gave him wisdom by a dream. So you may just wake up in a dream phase. You intermeddled or interacted with divine beings.
So, Papa, just like we are here,
yes,
we are speaking.
Yes,
there's an actual interaction going on.
Yes.
Now, in the same way, on your own, necessarily happening presently.
That one is imagination.
It's a figment of your imagination.
Yes.
So it is a mental picture that is being created.
Yes.
In the same way.
Yes.
In the state of dream or in the state of sleep, there's awareness.
Yes.
Because there's a certain level of awareness. So it's possible that in that state, there's also a mental image thing that is not necessarily an interaction
taking
but
place.
Also, in that same state, there can be actual interactions at that time
with
going
beings.
On with beings.
Yes.
Okay.
Beings actually. So, for instance, 1 Kings 3 verse 5. And please get us the Song of Solomon. He said, in Gibeon, the Lord appeared to Solomon in a dream by night.
And God
said,
ask what I shall give thee.
You see,
yes,
God appeared to him, and it was by a dream of the night,
and it was a valid, registered interaction.
It was Solomon and the same thing. It is the reason why you have to take your dream, drama, and acts seriously. He said, but while he thought on these things,
behold, the angel of the Lord flesh.
Yes.
They dream.
Yes.
And it defiles the flesh.
Because the flesh is blood. And
the life of the flesh is
in the blood. Likewise, also, these filthy dreamers, they defile the flesh. So there is a defilement that is registered that you are defiled because you had a filthy dream. Real actions taking place
and it's happening
in a real world, but appearing to somebody as a dream.
So many practical examples come here because, of course, if I hear in CCI, we see a lot. People come, I had a dream, somebody used the
flesh. So a person can have a filthy dream and wake up sick. Oh, it was just eating. No, you actually, it's not just though. It was an actual eating. You ate in your dream.
I remember I watched a funny video online where somebody said, the beer so that I say, Ebia, BBC, Bonnie, see. And then they sorry, and now you say, Sabi, Bonnie, and so that I know, be Chemisica, Missouri, who's
he doesn't joke with his Saturday night sleep.
He knows what's going to happen.
That's how God
seriously decide. I'm going to minister to this person. I'm going to minister. And
let me explain something to you. That was
minister to this person. I'm going to minister. And
let me explain something to you. Right. There was somebody I had to deal with, and my regular schedule will not allow it.
Okay.
So I gave the person a call, and I told the person that I was going to come to the person at this time in the night. So the person should expect me.
I told
the person, so the next day, the person gave me a call. Pastor, you came. I'm saying, I knew I came. When I came, didn't I say this and this and this to you? So it carried on. I told the person, I will come over and over for a period of 3 weeks. Just expect me. Every time, meba sa yebedi sa nkomo ni sa dia ko.
Sa dia ozo tell me say ne no. Because was me kokoko. Ne wa bi wo bi ntumi nye the daytime. But he had that night ability though.
Yes.
So the man of God is just recounting how that there was somebody who had to be visited. He needed to go and do something for the person, have a discussion, and his schedule didn't allow him. He actually called the individual, told the person that I'll come to you at this particular time of the night in a dream. And the person got back the next day, confirming that he had come. And he said he was going to come continuously for a period of 3 weeks. Now, mind you, this is actually a conscious projection of himself in the night to undertake that particular needed activity.
Be not forgetful.
To entertain strangers.
For thereby
some have entertained angels unaware.